colonoscopies and I'm only 32 years old. I've been wanting to come on here and share my story for a while now because I think it could help a lot of people. But what started with stomach issues and a food sensitivity, completely unrelated, at 24 years old, put me on the path of meeting with the GI doctor that then suggested I get my very first colonoscopy that actually saved my life. I knew I wanted to start getting these done at a younger age than when it is normally suggested that people do. My dad was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer at 36 years old with absolutely zero previous symptoms before it was too late, and died at 39. He did not get a colonoscopy in his 20s or 30s because the medical system isn't about prevention. It's just not. It's about treatment. And I am just so glad that it did not take me my entire life to realize that. And I just didn't imagine that I would be doing, a procedure that most people do in their 50s, in my 20s. But colon cancer is one of the most preventable cancers, you guys, ever to exist. And it starts with a polyp. That is how colon cancer begins after approximately 10 years. Not all are cancerous, but most are. And if any appear in your colon, they will find them during your colonoscopy and they are removed immediately. Colon cancers can be genetic, I will say, but not in all cases. Sometimes things just happen. And I want to make a note that if any of you do have family history of colon cancer or any cancer for that matter, you should definitely also make an appointment to see a genetic counselor because they can run an entire panel for free for either your exact genes that your parents carry to see if they were passed down to you, or a panel that they suggest because maybe you don't even have those or that family history. And I was actually not passed down, thank God, any of the genes from my parents in regards to cancer, which makes this even more interesting considering I'm a polyp grower. I in fact had many polyps at the time when I had my colonoscopy, 7 to be exact. As I mentioned, they were all removed within the same procedure. It did not hurt at all. I was asleep. It took 20 minutes. And if my dad would have gotten a colonoscopy at the exact same age as I did, he'd still be alive today. And I would have had cancer at the exact same age that he was diagnosed had I not been led to go get this done. So I hope whoever this reaches, it just inspires you to go to your GI doctor, mention you have family history or stomach aches, whether you have them or not. It is covered on insurance and it will give you a peace of mind to know whether or not you're good. And then they'll make their best recommendation, whether you go every year, every other year, 10 more years. It is so worth it for you and your family.